Have you ever noticed that rich people don't just have more money? They spend it completely differently. It's not about buying more stuff. It's about buying smarter stuff. Once you see this shift, you cannot unsee it. Let's break it down. First, poor people and middle class people are often buying things that look expensive. Wealthy people buy things that make them money. Think about it. The average person every year upgrades to a new phone, pays off a car that they can barely afford, and buys luxury items or designer brands to signal status. Meanwhile, wealthy people are quietly buying assets, rental properties, equities in business, tools that bring them money, or stocks that pay them dividends. They're not asking, does this look expensive? They're asking, is this gonna pay me money? That's the first mindset shift. Second, rich people buy time, not things. A lot of people try to save money by trying to do everything themselves. The rich do the opposite. They outsource whatever they can. Cleaning, scheduling, admin work, even decision making. Because they understand a critical thing. If their time, if my time, is worth $100 per hour, why would I do a $10 task? If I do, I'm losing money. So instead of telling themselves I cannot afford help, they stop and think, how can I afford not to have to buy my own time back? That's how they scale. Third one, rich people buy access. This one is subtle, but it's very powerful. They invest into private networks, high-level events, strategic relationships. Not because it is fancy, but because proximity changes opportunity. One conversation can lead to a new business deal, a partnership, insider knowledge. So while average people buy products, the wealthy buy access to rooms they're not supposed to be in. Fourth, rich people invest into quality once instead of repeatedly having to buy cheap. Instead of buying 5 cheap items over time, they invest into a premium version. Why? Because cheap, in the long run, costs more money. It breaks, it underperforms, it disappoints. And that applies to everything. Equipment, tool, education, hiring. They would rather pay more once than have to fix the problem forever. And finally, rich people buy leverage. That's the biggest difference. Leverage means something that is going to multiply your results. For example, for money, that is investments. For people, that is teams. For technology, AI, automation. So instead of working more hours, they build a system that works for them. Wealth grows not through effort alone, but through multiplication. So if you want to start thinking like the wealthy, don't focus on just how much you earn. Start smaller. You don't have to, or you cannot always start from buying properties or building teams, but you can choose how to start with your next $50 or $100, or even how you choose to make your next decision. You can start by making a habit of asking better questions. Will this make me money? Will this save me time? Will this help me learn something valuable? Is this going to help me move forward, or is this for fun? For example, instead of upgrading your phone this year, what if that $800-900 went into a skill that can increase your income? What if that impulse purchase from watching a TikTok video went into something like a course or something that can help you get a return later? You can start with something simple, like getting a better certification or buying a software that can help you earn income on the side. The thing is, most people don't have income problem from the beginning, but they have a decision-making problem and mentality problem. Once you change the pattern of how you make small decisions and how you think, that's when bigger opportunities start making sense. If you want more tips on developing a healthier, more positive mindset around money and wealth, hit that subscribe button, and remember, building wealth starts with the way we think. See you next time.